after a busy, busy month. Today, I am here to talk about The Winner's Kiss. This is the third book in the Winner's Trilogy, and it is a winner. See what I did there? If you have not read the first two books, they are The Winner's Curse and The Winner's Crime. Go check those out. I will link the videos right here. You can click on Dobby for The Winner's Curse and The Winner's Kiss for The Winner's Crime. Definitely read those before you read this one, because obviously everything is a spoiler because it is the third and final book in a trilogy. Then come back and we can talk about that. All right? I'll see you next time. Bye. In The Winner's Kiss, Aaron and Kestrel are back. Kestrel is starting off in prison and she needs to get out, and Aaron still doesn't know that she has been the one helping him all of this time, that she is his moth. That's all I can say without giving any spoilers. So if you have not read The Winner's Kiss yet, go read it and then come back and we can talk about it, okay? Bye. Hi again. This book. Okay. There are a few key points I do want to talk about. When I was doing my predictions for this book, I had said that I wanted her to kind of break out on her own before Aaron sent somebody or went on himself to go get her out. And I guess that kind of happens, but Therex sends a key to her to get out on her own, although with his help, and she does it, but then she gets captured, and it hurt. It really hurt seeing her, she did it. She actually did it, but then she got sent back, and then she just quits. She's just like, all right, well, I don't want to be thinking about this anymore, so I'm just going to accept the drugs, and I want to forget. I want to forget everything. Help me forget. And that is so painful to watch, especially once Aaron does come and get her out, and she doesn't even know who he is, and she's forgotten everything, but you know that she did last a while. She was trying so hard until she just gave up, and it really hurt. I want to talk about before Aaron came to get her, because this messenger comes, and of course, as you're reading, you know what his message is. You know that he knows about Kestrel, and Aaron's just not talking to him. He's forgetting that he's there, and then he knows that he's there, but he's just not talking to him, and then when he finally does, the message doesn't really make sense, because he could have sworn that it was Risha, but it turns out that he said it was a Harani because the girl spoke Harani, and I guess he couldn't see her skin tone or whatever it is that makes, or I guess they have similar skin tones, and he couldn't see her hair color, which is the big giveaway between the Harani and the Valori. He finally figures it out because she can speak perfect Harani, and he goes single-handedly to get her out, and then she doesn't know who he is, and she's terrified of him, and that is heartbreaking. But I mean, you knew that it was an opportunity for her to fall in love with him all over again, I guess, which is what happened, kind of, but she also just remembered. Anyway, okay, so I have a note here from when, I don't even remember her name, I don't even care, the queen from the east, I don't even care about her, I don't like her, but when she comes, I have a note that says, seriously, I know you want to get in Aaron's pants, but kicking Kestrel out of her room, really, that pissed me off. I was just like, I don't like this girl, I need her gone, I don't trust her, I don't want her there, Aaron doesn't want her there, just get out, just go, be gone. So she doesn't remember anything, and then they basically start playing real or not real. She's just saying things that she might or might not remember, and Aaron is telling her if it really happened or if it's true. And yeah, Hunger Games reference, I know, but they're basically playing real or not real. I need to talk about the moment when he says that he wants her to come say goodbye to him, and she is like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. And then she goes to her house. And I get that that was something she needed to do, but really with that timing? Because now he thinks she doesn't care. And he's going off to fight in a war, thinking that the girl he's in love with doesn't give a crap about him and wouldn't care if he died. So he's more likely to die that way. Speaking of similarities to the Hunger Games, there's also that scene once she comes and joins him, and they have a conversation, and it's basically the beach scene from Catching Fire, where he says, if you die, I won't make it, but if I die, you can still survive. So you need to live, and I can just die. And it couldn't be more Catching Fire. I'm sorry, I hate those references, but they were all over this one. Hi, I know, do you agree? Yeah, they were all over this one, and I couldn't get past it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because there's a reason I'm obsessed with the Hunger Games. Like, hi, yeah, front and center, yeah. And then Kestrel's just like refusing to tell him that she's in love with him, even though she's accepted it herself at that point. She just doesn't want to tell him, I guess, because she's scared he's going to die and leave her, and somehow telling him would make that worse. I don't know. In my opinion, that would make it better, because at least they didn't part with that secret. But, you know, apparently it stops her from wanting him to know, which doesn't make any sense, but whatever. I need to talk about the huge battle scene. I can't get into everything that happens because there's a lot that happens, but I want to talk about the way it's written. Aaron's like watching some things happen just down the road, and then he's in a fight himself, and he's fighting the general, Kestrel's father. And then Kestrel is in a room with the Emperor trying to trick him. And you see it in these small flashes from one part to the next, and it was done so much like a movie. Like, I was picturing every second of this with flashes from one intense moment to the next. It was crazy. It was done so well, I couldn't even put the book down for a second, and it was just insane. It was one of those things, I didn't know what I wanted to happen, as I've said a lot in the previous books, when it was between Aaron and the general, because you knew Aaron had to win. But this was Kestrel's father that he was fighting, and she got to the point where she was like, yeah, I want him to die. I totally want him to die. I do. But it was still a little weird for him to kill him. Especially, I loved what Risha said earlier in the book, where she said, I'm okay with my love's father dying. I just will not be the one to do it. I cannot take away his father. And I guess Aaron was the same way. It was, I know that she doesn't care about him as much as she used to because he wasn't a good father to her, but I can't make her fatherless. And I love, okay, so at the very end of the book, you find out that he still like wakes up some nights dreaming that he did kill her father, and she has to reassure him that he didn't, and that he did the right thing. And then, of course, her father wants to die, but nope, you're gonna live with what you've done. Unfortunately, I actually don't remember much more than what I wrote down, because I read this 3 weeks ago, and it's been a crazy month. That's why this is probably my only review for a book I read this month, unfortunately. I will do a wrap-up in a few days, but I don't know, this is going to be a really short video because unfortunately I waited way too long before doing this review. I did love the book. I gave it 5 stars, hands down. Like, this book was wonderful and it deserved 5 stars, no questions. But I don't know what else to say. I'm sure I'm going to think of more. I want to hear your thoughts. If you love this book, let me know. If you didn't love this book, which I don't understand how you couldn't, but let me know about that too. I'm gonna go. I will talk to you next time.